Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please remember to take what resonates and toss the rest. Okay. Right off the bat we have the Hanged Man, the Knight of Cups, and Judgment. So Sagittarius and Scorpio energy, Pisces energy, seeing something from a different perspective, perhaps being held up or holding yourself up on purpose so you can see things as they are, not just like some sort of fantasy. Or you're the one making an offer. Take it as it resonates. Judgment, Strength, and the Four Cups is the challenge. Not seeing the blessing in the strength of Judgment here. Something being brought back to life. So this could be somebody who didn't see you, or you didn't see somebody else in some sort of way as like a blessing. It was, yeah, somebody got left out in the cold here. Somebody got ghosted. Possibly by a Leo or a Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces. Most recent past. I hope everybody's doing well. Getting ready for the holidays. Gonna enjoy yourself regardless. Nine of Cups, most recent past. Like I said, somebody did not see you as a blessing. It could be a Leo. They were so concentrated on other things, possibly things that were wrong in their life or things that were empty in their life, that they didn't see your strength or your power. Big mistake. Immediate future. Immediate future for my Scorpios. Ooh. Two of Cups. Somebody wants to fix it. They want to fix what they missed because of the Five of Wands. Look at that. Five of Wands, the Sun, and the Four of Cups. Like I said, could be a Leo, because that's the third time they popped out. Somebody wants to make things right because they see you as their counterpart. Factors affecting the situation is the Death card. That is either an ending or a transformation into a new beginning. Like I said, slowest moving knight in the deck with the Knight of Pentacles. And they are charging in. They're coming in. Cancer and Scorpio energy. Outside influence. Confused about a third party. Confused about a Three of Cups. Because there was some kind of outside interference here. With a lover. Somebody got the facts. Somebody wanted the truth, and I think they're getting it. That maybe that whatever they were involved in may have been, they have been, maybe been tricked into a three-party situation. Hopes and fears. They're afraid that this is an illusion. They're afraid that you might make them an option. Because whatever manipulation here or magic has been exposed. So they're scared. Virgo, Gemini, and Leo energy again. The Leo energy. Somebody thinks you awfully attractive. They want forever with you. Final outcome. Final outcome. Just got a rush of hot over me. 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like your wish here is to be freed from the past. So, or their wish is to be freed by the past. Take it as it resonates. Somebody wants to be good on their own. That is their wish. And this could be family, because it's the 10 of Cups. I feel like you stood on your own against anything in the past. And you still are. By the end of this reading, you may choose to be single as opposed to being with this person. Wow. I just got super hot. Like my whole back. The whole back of me just got super hot. And it ain't from the fire, because the fire goes everywhere. My seat got hot. Well, that's weird. I was fine just a minute ago. Somebody definitely got the hots for you. That's for real. Alright, let's get some more clarity here. What is this judgment about in the Hanged Man? Somebody's not fighting this anymore. They're not competing with you for the spotlight, whatever that means. Because they don't want to change. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And so they wanted all this with you, but they don't want to change. Temperance energy, Sagittarius. They know that what they did was an injustice. That maybe that they're not good enough for you because of things that they did in the past. Or that's what they're afraid of. They're definitely afraid of something here. They're afraid of you looking into something a little deeper. The deepest sign in the Ace of Cups in reverse. Strength in reverse. This person doesn't have enough strength to keep going. Somebody doesn't have enough strength to keep going. They know Judgment Day is here. And that could literally mean not enough strength to keep going. Period. But they want to make something right before that happens. This person didn't love themselves. They don't love themselves enough to fight back. Transformation's happening in your immediate future, and it's a big one. It is a big one. Because you stood in your integrity, your fortitude. 9 of Wands. The transformation is happening in your financial sector. Some sort of inheritance. Maybe somebody was trying to fight you for that. It could be a spiritual inheritance. It's some sort of financial. Somebody has to give up and let you go. They don't love themselves enough to fight back. They don't love themselves enough to fight judgment, because they know it's coming. Something is coming. And it might not be the most welcoming news here for someone. Cancer, Taurus, Scorpio, death card twice. Factors affecting the situation. Somebody might literally be checking out here and leaving you a whole lot of money. They can't fight this anymore. I'm getting a diagnosis, and I'm not sure what that means, but take it as it resonates. This could be somebody in your family. A mother figure. I feel like somebody's trying to save them with some sort of magic. And it's not working, because whoever this person is, they've been very selfish in their life. Virgo, Gemini. They've been very selfish and only caring about themselves. That's what they were defending that. But that's exactly what's bringing in this ending. Is defending the fact that, you know, they wanted power over something they had no control over. Yeah. Lovers in reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. Gemini energy. I do feel like somebody is leaving. Six of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Somebody's leaving. And I don't know in what way, but with the death card there twice in the immediate future and the factor affecting the situation, it's like somebody was sending magic spells that didn't work, and they bounced back, and now they have to pay the piper. And they realize that now. So that's why they're trying to make up for it before they leave. Leo energy, Sagittarius energy, Scorpio energy here. Whoever this hermit is, they don't have enough strength to keep going. We got a hacker here. Somebody that misjudged you, somebody who didn't have enough strength to see through an illusion. And they know this is coming back. They already know. This whatever this is in the immediate future, because you're standing your ground. They know that it's about to flip. This could be like somebody who drinks too much, somebody who sits there and watches people and tries to decide their fate, like there's some sort of magic man, but it's an illusion. Their strength that they thought they had was an illusion. It was stopped. Page of Swords in reverse. Stopped in its tracks by the truth, because the truth is what wins here, because they're defeated. Their fight was for nothing. This could literally be like I said, like a diagnosis, and they were fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting, and they lost the battle. or they're losing the battle in the very immediate future. So they're trying to make sure you're okay. Could literally be a mother figure. The truth about the Ten of Cups in reverse. They're not going to get their wish. They're not going to be able to be a part of this celebration. Which I feel like, I feel like this is going to happen before New Year's. Hermit, the Chariot, and the Hierophant, and the Moon. Something's been revealed about a star who is trying to find some hidden way to believe. I'm getting that song. Give me something to believe in. There's a Lord above. They no longer have any belief in it because they have no peace. They want to call a truce with the divine and with you. They want to make something right before I feel like they're going to leave. They're going to depart from this 3D realm. Oof. Now I just got a cold chill. Man, what's going on here? Go from my back feeling like it's been on fire till now I'm getting like a cold chill. Like a ghost just entered the room. Ghost of Christmas past. I can't make it up. Again, we have the Death card. And the Tower. Somebody went out of their way to try to save somebody here in a physical way that didn't really want to be saved. They didn't want this because they found out the truth that, maybe it was terminal and someone else decided that they was going to try to stop it. Could have been their own child. I mean, I get it. Change here is definitely happening. And someone can't stop thinking, oh gosh, this reminds me of something that I went through. They don't want to leave this person alone. Wealthy or not wealthy, they don't want to leave this person alone. They want to continue to be guidance, and they feel like they don't have any choice but to leave this person alone. I mean, like, say you're an only child and you only have one parent, and or you're the only child left and there's only one parent, and this parent and child don't want to be separated. So they've gone out of their way to try to save them, but they can't. 1333. Something has to be accepted here. An acceptance of somebody not being here anymore. And I hate to give that kind of news, especially during a holiday, but Scorpio, you understand this. That is why you are the Death card and the Tower. Outdated, expires, disused, old news, discarded. Keeping you a secret. Somebody's very angry. They're angry because they can't fix this. Trying to have a new outlook, but heartbroken. And defending themselves. This is like somebody who, like I said, they're about to lose somebody. And although they're trying to have a new outlook, they're very angry and heartbroken because they can't do anything about it. It's a defense mechanism. It's basically denial of what is about to take place here. They don't want to understand that. Breakup, walking away, separation, and ending. As a synchronization happens, there's renaissance, music, and emotion involved. I feel like somebody will be flying, getting on a plane and flying to this person's side while they get information overload. That's in whatever information they're getting has been polluted. It's an infection, parasite, poison. Somebody got a bug, and the bug is going to take them down. I hate getting that kind of news. I really do. Scorpio, you may have to lay something to rest. You're not going to be able to save this person. They have some sort of infection that it's going to take them out. It's going to take them out of this world, but they're passing something on to you. They're passing on not only a financial information, but they're also passing on some sort of knowledge that you need to continue forward in your quest for life. We have Strange Valentine. Love is strange for your advice card. Let's see what it says. Gonna sing my funny Valentine. I don't know why I'm getting that song. Maybe this person's really old, because I'm getting somebody who's up in age, like 80s. Is the person who is leaving. Could be a mother in their 80s. Where is this card? Strange Valentine. There it is. 110. We did have 1333. Alright. So this card says, this big blue guy says, love is strange. Love doesn't always look like what we thought it would. Thank goodness. It's in the strange and the surprising that the sweetest loves can be found. As this odd little pair have found much to each other's joy, comfort, and delight. When this lovely pair, strange Valentine, comes to visit, you are about to be gifted with love, romance, and friendship from an unexpected, even unusual place. Don't let differences keep you apart, because they are what is drawing you together. And when you are as delicate and fragile as you can be, someone as strong and protective as this gorgeous, friendly Yeti can be just what you need. She speaks. You have an enormous amount of cosmic help at the moment, and it's all focusing on one area of your life. You will soon receive very good news regarding a relationship. You will also do a lot of work on healing old wounds from past relationships, especially past long-term, serious relationships. Now, some of this news may not seem as great at the time, but please give yourself a chance to absorb the lessons, because you are moving into a beautiful new phase of your romantic life, where you will be free to create a wonderful new love life for yourself, coming very soon. There's a secret that's going to be revealed in this situation that's going to allow somebody to pursue a relationship that is not conventional. I don't know what that means, but that's what I'm getting. The divination messages: you may be experiencing a massive surge in emotional energy and new romantic beginnings. So it's very likely you'll attract encounters or simply bump into someone who reawakens long lost feelings around you or inside you, and who may not be your type. Hooray! You will wake up feeling bright, aware, dynamic, and sometimes feeling giddy with delight. This is good news. Love is indeed strange and wonderful. So like I said, whatever this parent or this person is about, information is about to pass on to you, it's going to bring in some sort of new, strange love that you aren't expecting. It's information that you need to finish a story that was started a long time ago. Alright? Wow. Well, those are your messages, my baby dragons. Please remember to press the like button, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.